How many times this season are the Browns going to win a game that you just didn't expect? Like, this just felt like a spot where the Browns would have a letdown, but instead they come out victorious and really, I don't want to say dominate this game, but really control it. And so if you're new to the channel, we make videos for teams that are ignored by the national media. Browns being one of those teams for sure. I mean, you just don't hear about them. They're in the AFC, which was supposed to be a loaded AFC coming into this season. It turns out it is. Kind of in a different way, though, because you've got teams like the Jags that are loaded. You've got the Steelers hanging tough. Bengals are supposed to be good. They're still good. So the Browns able to keep pace with the Ravens and stay in the playoff hunt. But this game and this victory was even more impressive than you even think, because of a couple reasons. Number one, your head coach. And by the way, we're Detroit Lions fans. I don't know if I said that. So it's kind of an unfiltered perspective from a fan base that watches, these fan bases are linked up pretty good, but watching your team, really impressive. Number one, injuries, obviously something that the Browns have had to overcome, but no bigger injury than your quarterback. But then you bring in Joe Flacco. I did a video on this a couple days ago about how Joe Flacco really fits the the Browns, because he's able to push the ball downfield a little bit. With the defense that the Browns have, it'd be nice to let's push the ball a little bit. Let's throw it. Let's see what we can do. And if we can hit one or two of those, really change the momentum, field position, and rely on our defense. You have to rely on your defense, and that's what he did today. And the second thing is, your head coach has been, people love him, don't love him. I think he's good. He's not. He really proved today he's a good head coach. You've got a good head coach. You've got a guy that's able to coach huge victories all season. The Browns, I mean, look at this. Just like, I'll go back to a couple of games here. This 49ers game, find a way to win that one. And then there was another one that was just like right here, the Ravens. That's right. So you beat the Seahawks, the Ravens. And this is when the Seahawks were humming along good. I'm sorry. The 49ers. This is when the 49ers just couldn't be stopped. The Browns beat them. Then the Browns beat the Ravens. And it's like, dude, they absolutely destroy the Cardinals. This is when the Colts were playing well. Colts are still playing well. There's just like a handful of games. It's like, dang, the Browns find a way to win and get it done. And so you look at Kevin Stefanski and you just have to say, all right, this guy, he gets it. I like him. And here's the play that really shows what he's all about and how they're able to do it. So it's 4th and 3. Remember this, 12:34 left to go in the game. The Cleveland Browns are up by a touchdown. The Jags have been able to stay in this game thanks to some early stuff that went on. But overall, the Browns are just outplaying the Jags. But it's 4th and 3, right around midfield. It's like, what do you do, right? What do you do? And it's like, you go win the game. That's what you go do. And so for Stefanski to do that, I love it. So here's what happens. The Jaguars in cover 0, they bring the house. Kareem Hunt picks up a blitzing defender, but it's a split-second decision that Flacco has to make. 2 defenders go with one guy. Another guy's left wide open, and he goes all the way and scores. And as Bell followed Elijah Moore to the middle of the field, he stopped on a dime, turning around for Flacco to zip the ball to him with no safety help to bail out the defense. He walks in 41 yards to the end zone. Here's the play right here. I'll play it quick so we don't have any trouble with YouTube. Boom. Brought the house. I mean, the house. Had a free rusher. Gone. In a tight spot with a chance to take control of the game, Stefanski didn't waver. It's the perfect play call. Stefanski said about the quarterback, he's outstanding. Unbelievable play by the quarterback. He's not hot. He's hotter than Hades on that play. We did not have that blitz picked up, and he drifted to his right. Great feel from Bell. Unbelievable play. So what he's saying here is like, this is like a hot route. Oh, I didn't have the play pulled up. My bad. Like a hot route. Let's go back to the play. So here he's saying they're bringing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys, and they've got 6 to block. Guys through. But great job by Kareem Hunt on that as well, because Kareem Hunt takes the guy closest to the quarterback right down the middle, but he's got a drift to his right. He's like, I'm just throwing it. He turns around quick. There it is. So what a great play. And Stefanski, what he's saying is that's not a hot read. That's like hot as can be. He feels it, knows that there's pressure, and just gets rid of it. And that is what the Jaguars are banking on with Flacco. It's like he hasn't played. He's not going to feel it. He does. But the point of this whole thing is that, and why this is more impressive than you think, is you've got a coach. You've got a guy that can get you victories. He's got a backup quarterback, not even a backup quarterback, a fourth string quarterback in there, making it happen for the Browns, winning, keeping pace in the playoffs, in the division. This is this is just kind of one of those franchise defining wins, because Browns have felt it. Lions fans have felt it. That, can we win? Are we good enough? Are we going to mess up? How are we going to mess this up? Those feelings of, no, let's go out and play and let's win. And that's the type of stuff that Stefanski has been able to instill in this team. You can't deny it. Yes, there's been losses this year that you wish you obviously could have won, but there's been a lot more wins that the Browns would have lost in the past. And so to see this team come out and play well, love to see it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one. Again, we're a channel that covers teams that get ignored by the national media. The Browns just, nobody pays attention to them. Meanwhile, they're sitting right there in the playoff hunt with a fourth string quarterback. Defense is banged up, but they just keep getting it done. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the